I read 100 books in the last 7.5 months. I've been reflecting on this milestone and what motivates me to read as much as I do. In today's video, I want to share why I read so much and some insights I've had about reading, as I've read 100 books so far this year. Hopefully, I can inspire you to think about why you read, or maybe don't read, and maybe you'll even begin reading more. Hi, my name is Sam Pedro, and welcome to today's video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel, where I talk about books and great ideas. I'm hoping to make more videos like this one in the future. 100 books in 7.5 months averages out to 3 books a week, which is the most reading I have ever done. Most of the thoughts I will share today come out of reflecting about whether keeping this pace is a good idea or not. So now I want to talk about why I read so much. In order to tell this story, we need to go back to 2018. I set the goal to track every hour of my day in the spreadsheet. Every cell here represents an hour of my day, and the color represents what I was doing that particular hour. I also set the goal to track to the minute how much I read. I had no idea the impact this would have on my life. And to this day, I track to the minute every time I'm reading. As I saw how I could allocate my time better, I began reading more and more. I set the goal to read 100 books in 2018, and I did it. I did the same for 2019. In 2020, I wanted to raise the bar even more, and my goal was to read 125 books. I finished my 100th book on August 19th of this year, and as of this video, I'm currently on pace to read 157 books in 2020. This is a lot of reading. Since January 2018, I've read 302 books. But why do I do it? Well, I read because of 3 main reasons: curiosity, learning, and entertainment. I am intensely curious about everything around me. It comes naturally to me to be curious. My wife once told me how whenever I hear or see about something I don't know, I immediately look up what it is and try to learn all I can about it. Before her telling me this observation, I never realized that this was something that I did. Books are great for curious people. They are full of refined ideas which the author has labored over to present them in their best form. Some authors are better at this than others, but in general, most books have great ideas, which I would never come across without reading diversely and often. Curiosity is fulfilled in many ways in a book. For one, I look for books that I'm curious about the subject. Sometimes it takes a few books to satisfy the curiosity. For example, I started reading about the American Revolution after watching Hamilton. In the span of 1 month, I read Alexander Hamilton by Ron Chernow, Washington by Ron Chernow, The Pioneers by David McCullough, 1776 by David McCullough, and Benjamin Franklin by Walter Isaacson. It was a deep dive into the revolutionary time period from different authors and perspectives, and about different key characters. My curiosity about the American Revolution and that time period has been satisfied. Other examples about subjects which I have dived into are books about running, books about traveling through Japan, astronauts, and political power. These are all subjects I had no idea I was interested in them until I brushed up against them through reading and read more and more deeply about these subjects. The second why of reading for me is learning. This goes hand in hand with curiosity, but I learn from books. I can honestly say that after I finish a book, my knowledge about the world has increased and I am somehow better for it. There is the famous Ralph Waldo Emerson quote where he says, "I cannot remember the books I've read any more than the meals I have eaten. Even so, they have made me." It may seem counterintuitive to share a quote about what seems the opposite of learning, but I feel learning in 2 ways. First, like Emerson, I felt the book has made me, or to say it another way, it has changed me, the way I think and the things I know, even if I forget some, if not most of what I've read. The second type of learning is deeper. It's 1 or 2 great ideas from the books. I am always looking for great ideas and principles, essentially nuggets of truth, which I can apply to my life. These ideas I ponder about and spend time thinking about them. Usually this is in the form of writing. To attain this level of learning really requires a lot of effort, but for me, it's worth it. There is another form of learning For example, when I need many answers to a specific problem, such as personal finance or job-related learning, I can seek out a book that will provide me with answers. The last why of reading for me is entertainment. Simply put, I enjoy reading books. I always have. When I was a kid, I read often, and it was fun for me to read. I know this kind of reaction to books comes to people in varying amounts, but I do believe there is an element that can be learned. I love reading, but I love doing other things too. It's easy to just watch a TV show or spend time on our phones, but if you can truly develop the habit of reading, it can become more entertaining. It may require you to experiment to find what books are entertaining to you, but believe me, there is a book out there for you. The reason I choose books as entertainment is I don't feel guilty by doing it. It's entertainment, but it's also a productive use of one's time. These are just a few current thoughts which I've had about reading, and I definitely plan on reading a lot more. Please let me know below in the comments what you thought about this video. I want to make more videos like this in the future where I explore more of my thoughts about reading. I will probably do a video at some point where I share the 100 books I read, but I'll probably wait till the end of the year. Thanks for watching and hit subscribe.